Good morning everyone, my name is Chris from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Battle Brothers, our Two-Headed Wolf band. It's a mercenary company which is composed of miners and farmers and day tellers, everybody who has no experience of fighting, and they're being led by someone who doesn't have experience in Battle Brothers. So what we're trying to do, the end goal for us, is to reach the end game, try to explore as much as we can until our party can't manage anymore. And then we'll probably retire, buy a house on an island, and live the rest of our lives as some rich man. For Randolph right now, I was looking at him, I think it's about time we give him some ranged weapons. He has a little bit of skill in range attacks, we're gonna add more points as he levels up, while increasing his resolve, and we will change him to the battle standard when enemies are getting close to our front line, we will use the standard to attack them and at the same time to inspire those around us. For the rest of our people, let's give Nasser, let's give him a shield, give him a knife. For Wilhelm, we'll provide him with a knife as well. He needs an armor badly. We take a look here at the marketplace. There's no armor for us. There's nothing to buy. Salt is at a 366 price. That's a 26 bonus. I don't think it's that good of a price. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to go to the west. Our plan being, as I said in the last few episodes, to come over to the west, go to Gothmund because they're pretty close, see if we have a contract that we could use, and then start moving towards the north, start leveling up in this area. Because the distance between those villages are shorter, we would be able to do more work for less pay, at least less maintenance for our soldiers. If we take a look here in the town, we can sell the salt for 370. It's a pretty good price. Let's do that. Let's sell some of the stuff that we have on hand. With the rest of the money, we definitely need an armor for him, for our newest character, so we're going to get this padded surcoat. I'm going to get this basic mail shirt because it's pretty cheap and it's pretty strong. We do have a lot of arrows right now, we don't need any. These tools and supplies are the closest to their base price, so we're going to buy 2 of those. I think at this point we're well supplied, we just need to get some contracts under our belt and survive for long enough until we are able to do a good job to take better contracts and be well leveled and armored to survive those fights. I'm gonna give Gerard this mail armor, and at this point, since everybody in the front line has what they need, I'm gonna give it to our archers, the rest of the armor. I think that's about it for this particular moment. Let's go to Gothmund. I didn't see any contract here that we could take at this point. An ambition fulfilled. You were unsure at first about assigning Randolph to this important task, for he was as committed to revelry and carousing as any other man. But Randolph takes to his duties with a zeal that is at first admirable and later worrying. Scoffing at dawn as the rising hour of the cowardly and infirm, Randolph decides that everyone must start the day much earlier. He runs the men through the usual sparring routines and checks their equipment for splits and wear, but to such light work he adds strict rules about setting up and breaking camp, formation drills, lessons on flanking, forced marches with stones in their packs, and a detailed punishment regime for anyone who dares fall behind. Words such as backbreaking, cruel, flint-hearted and merciless, as well as dozens of saltier epithets, ring in the air whenever Randolph is safely out of earshot, though never when he is sleeping. For the brothers have learned that Randolph the sergeant never truly sleeps. So we've gained some renown, we've gained the title of sergeant to Randolph, and I've gained a sergeant sash with a bit of good spirits on our troops. If we take a look in the inventory, now we can give Randolph over here this sergeant sash, which provides him with 10 extra resolve. We don't have to put it on a Randolph, we can give it to any of our troops. However, it's best used on him because rally troops has a higher effect, a better effect, and a higher chance of success depending on the level of resolve. So we do want him to have the highest resolve both for the skill and the battle standard. That it says this: allies at a range of 4 tiles or less receive 10% of the resolve of the character holding this standard as a bonus, up to a maximum of the standard bearer's resolve. So what we want to do is maximize this resolve for him in order to have a bigger effect on the troops around. Let's go to Gothmund, let's see what we have available over here. Terrified villagers, and as far as the contract goes, they want us to furrow tracks near the village, return the lockbox for 720. Let's go for it. Troops that we can buy, there's a tailor over here. And as far as what we could buy would be food, I don't think we need any extra. Let's sell that one and keep the rest. I want to take a look at the armor, at the weapons. For Gerard, I think it's better to start putting some swords on them. Like these Morning Stars are really good against armor, but most of our foes at this point don't have that great of armor. Perfect. A band of thieves with thugs and poachers. I think the brigand poachers are actually ranged units. I think these are, yes. So the poachers are ranged units, thugs are melee units. They're not that impressive. Let's wait a little bit until they move in front. We are going to engage. Wait with them until these units go forward. Good. Now we can attack. Since they don't have a lot of armor, they don't present that big of a threat. Go forward. And just start taking shots at them. With Mephisto, let's bring you here in front. Shoot a bolt. Recharge and wait for the next turn, where we will shoot a bolt, change his weapon to the Warfork, and do an extra attack, so to speak. Archers, you shoot here in the back, giving us less chance to hit our own man, but a good chance to hit theirs. For you, shoot a bolt there. Oh, you're one of the archers, so I can't change your weapon. Yeah, let's bring the spearman here. Nazer, you attack this thug. For Kettlemund, you do as well. You've taken out one of the enemies. We've missed here with Gerard. Perfect. That was a really good shot for Einar. I think mostly we have this battle in the bag. Don't have to worry too much. Let's just shoot them like this. Good shot, Mephisto. Now let's just break these troops here as well. Do we want to farm anything from them? No, it doesn't seem like it. Good. Good on them as well. We're bringing up Mephisto once more. And that's it, we've broken his morale. We'll run them down just for the XP. And that's that. We've received a 65 Gambeson and a 40 Acton cap. That is pretty good. We've gained a little bit of armor. The battle is done, we're gonna get paid. Let's provide the 60 Gambeson, 60 durability Gambeson too. Well, I guess to our flank, to Nazer the Unlucky. And let's give him the Acton cap as well. For the rest of the troops, they have better armor here. He has a 30 helmet, he has a 40 helmet. We want to change that. Keep the better helmets and armors on the guys that actually matter. This 50 padded surcoat, I think we'll replace it with this thick tunic. And right now we're set to go. I'm just gonna change this ugly shield with a better colored one. And let's level up. For Aishun, we're going to give you melee defense, melee skill, and definitely a bit more resolve. As far as perks go, you get Steel Brow as well. For Nazer the Unlucky, melee defense, melee skill, and resolve. And we'll provide you with Fortified Mind because his resolve is quite low. We want to keep him quite strong. It's gonna be very dangerous, very hard to keep him in good spirits when we're gonna fight some of the undead enemies. And we really don't need any extra difficulty given how everything happened so far. We have a 40 durability, another 40 durability cap. Does everybody have a 40 helmet? Seems like they do. Only this guy doesn't. I'm gonna give him a leather cap back. For marketplace, we don't need anything from here. Let's start marching north. We're gonna get once more into Winberg. Just to take a look, see if we have what we might need or an available contract. No, there's not. Do we want an eagle? If you don't know, the eagle helps you scout the surrounding area. It's a pretty cool ability, especially when the enemies are scattered and you don't know exactly where they come from. A dog might be good to help us in some tight spots. Let's do that. Let's buy a dog. Give it to who would be best, who would survive more, I guess. Ejnar, I think you are pretty good. I'm gonna provide you with the dog. And as far as anything else, we do want some better weaponry. But do we want like this? This is a 10 to 20 damage difference. I think we're gonna keep the money for now. I want some companions, some non-combat companions, the retinue. And it might be important to keep the money. Like what I'm thinking of is actually go here and get the scavenger first of all. This will save us a lot of money from the ammo and the tools from every armor destroyed by you in battle. It's gonna be a lot of that. I think it's gonna pay off. This 3000 is going to pay off in the long run. For the second one, I think I would go for the sergeant, was it? Or what's his name? The drill sergeant. However, we do need to retire a man with permanent injury that isn't indebted. And this will make us gain a tiny bit more experience, which we do need for our guys. For ambush trade routes, let's see, we have 2 contracts over here. Let's talk money, we need to be paid in advance. Drive off the brigands at the robbers lair for 100, it's about what, 880. This could be good for us. The other contract, 1000 to go 2 days north. I don't think we'll take that one when we get back, but let's take this particular contract. What else do we want to do? For barber, we don't care. For tavern, we don't need to heal anybody. As far as people, we could use someone here in the backline, maybe another archer as well. And to get a hunter, a good hunter would be good. And not now. Let's keep our money, let's try to upgrade and keep the minimum necessary people in our party. At the moment, we don't have a lot to use. Some brigand raiders, some poachers, the raiders are quite tough. We're back, everyone. I had a bit of a power cut while we were in battle, and so I had to reload from the autosave, which is, the autosave is always before the battle, and had to come back in here. Now what I was talking about when the power went out is that here we have a pretty tough battle. As you can see, some of these troops have better armors, although they do not have shields, so that's good for us at least in a certain aspect. We're gonna try to play this as best as possible. Let's wait a little bit with our archers, because there's a tree there and it's blocking our shots. They're playing it pretty good. They go around trying to force us, like to engage him, maybe on that side. For this brigand raider, I'm really gonna try to shoot at him. Maybe we can get a lucky headshot, because he doesn't have a really good helmet. Now let's see what the rest of the troops want to do. We're gonna wait here. I think we're gonna wait with everybody, just for one turn until they're close to us. I don't want them to get tired. For Mephisto Dark, you take a shot at this brigand. You missed, unfortunately. You stay there, yeah, occupy the higher ground, but I'll put you into shield wall, because this guy will be in range. For the archers, nice, we got a headshot on him, and as you can see, his helmet was out. If we're lucky to get one more, we'll definitely get his armor, or there's a higher chance that we will get his armor. Let's do so. We hit his armor as well in the process. That's not a problem. The point of us, if we go home with a few armors, we'll be very happy. If not, that's not gonna be too problematic. They've engaged Kettlemund here, damaged his armor quite a bit. Or you shoot at the closest guys. You will move here. We're gonna try to take this guy out of the game first. For him, I'll bring him closer and put him into a spear wall, forcing these troops to enter his area. I'm going to bring a Shun here, so this guy can't use his pilum or however you want to call them. And with you, I'm gonna bring you here, start engaging these guys, try to take off their armor. Swordsman, I want you to come closer here to the front. He has rotate, so we could change places if something becomes too dangerous. We are not getting this two-handed axeman, but we're going to keep trying. He went in a totally different direction than I expected him to. Come on, FC Dark. Perfect! Well done. We're reloading and getting closer to the front lines here. Unfortunately, we're breaking that helmet with the axe from the higher ground. They don't seem to be moving in anymore. So what we might want to do is use these spears to advance. Good. Who do we want to take out first? Like this guy. We have more... basically we have higher chances to hit him. So we're just gonna do that. This guy is coming from the north. We might use these ranged weapons to attack him. I'm gonna move one of the archers up and start shooting at these ranged troops. I would like to farm some of this armor as well if we have the chance, but we're not gonna focus on that. Or you come closer here. Wait. I'll bring the archer here. The archer, the swordsman. Mephisto, you take a shot at the raider. Reload. Stay still. And with the axeman, do we want to get closer to him? Engage him? He probably has higher initiative. Let's go. Let's bring our axeman here to the brigand poacher. Try to break their morale by having them lose numbers. Kettlemoon is getting to be pretty wounded. This guy is almost dead. For you, what do I want to do with you? I think I just want to attack you and then change places. Let's take shots at him. We do not have rotate on this guy, so I'll move up. I'll use this shield push and then go up. So we're now at the same level, and Kettlemoon can be out of harm's way. I would like to actually get the knife out and start stabbing you, because I don't think it's gonna take us long before these troops break, and we will want some of this armor. You take shots over there. With you, I want to bring you closer and start shooting the back of these troops. So we're doing well here. I'm gonna change the knife. We need 4 points of attack. I bring Mephisto here. I think I'm just gonna go forward and shoot at the ranged units and then get behind the shields. You stay still. You, okay, knife him. You, he doesn't have a lot of life left, so I wanna do that. I'm playing it a little risky, but it would be useful to upgrade some of our armors. For Kettlemoon, I'm just gonna come take you here and put you into a shield wall. We don't want you to be part of the action anymore. You, knife, stab this guy. I think we were going to put backstab, that skill called backstab, into these guys. It's pretty useful. That was a bad shot on Wilhelm. Well, bad for us at least. We're taking quite a bit of damage, though it is to be expected. How far can we go until we have to be left with 3 points? 3 points. Move archers up, shoot. You change to a knife. Stab him. We're taking quite a bit of unwanted damage over here. Let's bring him down. We're taking a lot of unwanted damage at this point. I don't want to lose him. Okay, he broke, his morale broke, that's good. Let's bring these troops around him so he doesn't run. Let's try to shoot some arrows. For Mephisto. He doesn't have any more energy. I'm gonna keep him back. That guy is taking some bad hits. Let's see if we could maybe find a way to, you know, change places. Move him in the back lines. He's breaking. Good, he broke entirely. We're going to bring the archer here in front. Take a shot there. We're just preventing him from escaping. Stab him. Bring some troops here. Let's move up, let's shoot. At this point we can hit recovery a few times. Let's see, where can Mephisto go to shoot? Well, that's the closest he can. Okay, so now we're just going to work on finishing this battle and farming at least some of the helmets. We will be... I'm hoping that we will get them, that's the idea. I'm gonna keep you still. Good. I wonder if we can... No, we can't get him anymore, so I think we end the turn, we stop the battle here. It's over. None of our guys leveled up. A few got wounded. We did gain some mail shirts, some leather, a nasal helmet, a few upgraded spears. Now this is what's really cool about it. Like, you can go ahead and play the meta and focus on having the best builds with the best player, or you can just play casually. You will only get so far probably, but you will learn how to play better and better. And as you can see, you slowly gain better and better armor, your troops become stronger. So now he has a pierced arm muscle, which gives him minus 25% to ranged and melee skill. And by gaining these armors, by trying to take some of the best opportunities that you can find, you will be able to advance in this game. with this being said, like, we're just gonna put the... Actually, I'll put a cut in here because we're a bit over time. I thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we will be continuing where we left off here. Have a wonderful day.